Our first athlete that is truly on fire right now is Mary Jibb. So Mary comes in. This is her first World Championships. She made the Paralympic Games last year, but this is her first ever time competing at Worlds. She gets in the first day, well, her first day, which the second day of the meet, drops 6 seconds from her lifetime best time, sets a Canadian record that has stood for 17 years, and wins the world title in the 200 IM. Break it down for me, Kat.
I'm honestly absolutely floored by her. I'm so excited for her. When I was on the team with her, just, met her, she was super quiet to herself, but she's such a sweet and genuine person. So even at the Paralympic Games last year, like, rooting my heart out for this girl to do best. And she's in my classification. So, you would think there's a little bit of rivalry, but there's not. It's just pure love for this girl. She killed it. She did, breaststroke is not her best event, but she dominated in the rest of her events, or rest of her strokes, I should say. And she came out with such a wicked fast time. I was honestly floored. I was shocked. I sent her a message and I was like, "You are on fire. What is going on right now?" I'm so, so proud. It was honestly incredible. And to see that she's continuously doing that in her other events as well is amazing. This girl, she's just starting out and she's got an amazing career ahead of her.
I think that's such good perspective when you mentioned that they're in your classification, because I didn't even factor that in, but it truly is like, especially you being a breaststroker, you probably didn't race her a ton, but with the medley, this is one of the events that you would have overlapped in. And so I would love to see maybe you take on some breaststroke work with her and put your coaching brain on. And it's phenomenal. I'm so impressed by her. Orally kind of teased it. She said she got a couple texts during training camp that said, like, Mary Jibb is on fire. And like, I think she's going to do something. Can I point out though, because post-Paralympic years, sometimes people assume the times are a little bit slower, or some big names have chosen to take a year off, which some big names do take this time off. We know it. You're a great example of it. But that time that she just went, that 2:32, would have won gold in Paris by 4 seconds. So Mary's not messing around here. This is like world-class swimming, record breaker, puts her name on the map when it comes to probably the next few years. One of the favorites now in this event. Really exciting to see her continue to thrive. And I really do think this is what I'd call like her rise to fame, her party, her kind of like everybody put my name on the map thing, because this meet has been phenomenal. She's done 4 events as of this morning, and all 4 have been lifetime best times. 3 of the 4 have been Canadian record marks, and 3 of those 4 Canadian record marks were marks by Stephanie Dixon, who, when I think to Paris swimming, she's one of the greatest of all time to represent Canada. You've gotten to be a teammate with Steph Dixon. So to think that Mary Jibb is now breaking these records of Stephanie Dixon, what do you even think when I say that?
It's shocking, really, because, like, for me growing up, Steph was my role model, and I still look up to Steph. And for me, when you think of para sport, that was who I thought of. Steph was the top for me. So now to see that Mary's stepping up, I'm amazed by it. I'm also, like, at Paralympic Games last year, when I was really getting to know Mary, she had this fire in her already. She already had this it was not even a fire. It was like a little spark, I'm going to say. When I spoke to her, when I raced with her, she had this little spark, and I was like, there's something there. There's something going to happen there. And I know you're saying, like, most people, they go slower after a Paralympic Games year. I can completely see, looking back now, I can completely see how Mary's just killing it, dominating it, and just, like, throwing these amazing times down right now because of that spark that I saw last year. Like, she's, like people said, she's on fire. She's on fire. And I feel like she's going to be on fire at least till LA, 100%.